Having a
Yeah,
busy?
no, ma'am, not a very busy day. Today is my off, actually.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to tell you one thing. You're my inspiration to start this conversational type of videos. I used to
Oh,
watch your videos, for more than 6 months. When I was making solo videos, I used to watch your videos. So that gave me the inspiration. Okay, let's try this.
oh, wow, and it worked well for you, right?
Uh, well, let's see that.
No, no, no. Already, like you're all over the place, right? People are talking about you.
Okay. So how are you? How's it everything going for you?
Today's day is bit not up to what I have planned because I'm a bit
Mhm.
under the weather and the maid has taken a day off. So we all
Oh,
have our own struggles, right?
yeah. So having a busy day, huh?
Yeah, yeah, sort of.
I want to know one thing. So you said you visited Australia, right? So how
Yeah,
long did you stay there?
I lived there for 8.5 years.
Oh, you lived there for 8 years. Okay,
Yes.
did you see the whole Australia? Like, did you go around, checked everything?
Yeah, we did, but not a lot of it. Not a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Yes, we moved around. We visited like very important places, famous places rather, Sydney, Opera
Mm-hmm.
House, etc. So we be to Sydney, another two or three places. It's called Great Ocean Road. So some really amazing, which you have to be. I had never seen snow in my life. So after going there, there is a mountain called Mount Buller. So
Oh,
we
do they
went
have
there.
snow there?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, that's the first time I'm hearing. I thought Australia is more like a deserted region, like it won't have much water and it's very hot.
It is Australia is like an island. There's
Yeah.
so much water around it, and also there is snow because I experienced my first snow there.
Oh, okay. That's a kind of new learning for me. I never thought that. And they have the kangaroos, right? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, you can see like when you're traveling in the bus, suddenly a kangaroo passes in front of the road. So that
Mhm.
happened once, but other than that, I've seen it in zoos.
Okay, it's like a wild animal. It just roams around here and there, just like how we have dogs and cows in here.
It like hops in front of the bus once when I was traveled.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That was a, quite an experience, huh?
it was.
Okay, have you traveled to any other countries?
Um, No, I think it was like stop by, but I don't think that is going to count because I've not entered the country and visited it. So just lay by will be there when we are traveling from India to Australia. So as
Oh,
part of that, I had, but other country, no, I haven't.
okay. Just like how I went to Delhi. That's how I visited Delhi. The train stopped in the Delhi station for a few hours, and I was just roaming around the Delhi station, and that's all.
Yeah, I've seen airports of different countries, but that's it.
Okay, great, great, great. Okay, so I want to ask you one thing. So, do you know the recent news internationally that's been happening? People from most of the countries they are spreading hate against Indians. They think Indians are everywhere nowadays. They are occupying our jobs, especially in the US and UK. Do you about this news? Do you know about it?
No, I haven't heard about it. I don't follow
Okay.
the.
Okay. Okay. This has been going on for a while, like for the last 2, 3 weeks, especially when Trump became the president. He has already sent around 100 Indians back to India. I mean, they are illegal immigrants.
Yes.
And it's not only that, it's like the issue is more than that. They think, especially the Americans and the UK people, they think Indians are like everywhere nowadays. So we want our country only for ourselves. So we don't want Indians to be in our country. So they have this kind of hatred on Indians. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I recently found out in news. So I just thought of, what do you think about this? Since you have traveled a lot of places, have you experienced any of these?
I have experienced like first hand of hate when
Hmm.
living in Australia. Some racist kind of remarks, yes. But the news that you are telling me now, like there are a lot of Indians in the US and they are taking up a lot of software jobs. Even when I was in Australia, we had easy access, the visa thing to go and live in the US. It was
Hmm.
quite easy for us to get a visa and a work visa. We could go work in the US. So then I heard that a lot of Indians are doing this. They are finding methods or routes by which they can go and land up in America. Obviously, because the lifestyle, money, so everything is there. And I've also seen like illegal immigrants, they spend like 40, 50 lakhs just to reach America and stay there. And
Yeah.
I don't know how it is feasible for them, because 40-50 lakhs, you invest something and do something in India. You spend so much, go to America and you keep working. For how many years are you going to work to get back that money? So I think that craze is there. And obviously, life is good outside of India, but not so much that you compromise so much on your family, money. And illegal immigrants means to say they will have to go and live in America, right? They cannot
Yeah.
travel whenever they want. So I don't think it's worth it. But if you're like well educated, you're a software engineer, and legally you want to enter a country or you are invited there, I think it is a good idea. And I also believe in that saying. There's some saying, right? It's better to be a whale in your ocean rather than go be a fish in someone else's.
Yeah. That's right. Actually, whatever you said is really correct. I recently heard this news where one guy says in the news that he had spent around 95 lakhs going to America through Mexico illegally, and they have deported him now. So a lot of people are asking these questions. Well, if you have 95 lakhs, you can enjoy here like a king in India. Why do you have to? Why do you want to go to US? Some people says they are spending 45 lakhs, like you said, 50 lakhs, and with that money you can have your own business in here and you can lead a very good life in India.
Yeah, and they will just take away your identity, right? When you're traveling, you do not have a passport, and it is
Mm.
something illegal. Doing something illegal is wrong. The name itself
Right.
suggests, right? It's illegal. You shouldn't do it. Then why do it? It's not worth doing it. Have you watched that movie Donkey? Shahrukh?
Donkey. No, ma'am. What is this about?
It exactly deals about what we are talking now. How
Hmm.
people end up in a different country. UK, I think, in the movie. So
Hmm.
it is very difficult, daunting, and gruesome. Even if you die on the way, it's not reported. It's not
Yeah.
reported. Family will never know that you're alive or you're dead if you die on the way. So it is very difficult to go. It is called as a donkey process, where you just take a path or ocean or whatever which is less trodden. You just take that path and you enter a different country, like being in the mattress, wrapped in a mattress, or in the seats
Like,
of, so like that you can suffocate to death. So
right,
I think you
right.
should.
I think it's
Dhruv,
more like a hiding somewhere in the cargo ships or cargo planes,
yeah.
try to get into those countries illegally, and they wouldn't be able to find where you are, and nobody can find out where you are actually, even from India. And if
Exactly.
anything happens along the way, and nobody will be reported, and that is what the recent news that's been going on for a while now. So when I read that, it's really because of some people, it's like a complete hate on all the Indians. That was it's been spreading everywhere. So I was like, because we have legal immigrants, we are mostly the IT people. They go in H-1B visas. They go work there in US, and they are also getting the same hate. And people, especially the Americans, the white Americans, they think, okay, these people are also illegal immigrants. So that
Mm,
is the thought process they have in their mind now. So it's
yeah.
really scary. A lot of people in IT industry, they are saying it's very dangerous to be. Some people are not even going outside nowadays, and especially in the UK. Recently, what happened? Few months ago, there was a riot happened. I don't know what exactly the matter is. Some issue happened, and there was a riot, and because of that, mostly they targeted Indians and Indians, the Indian origin people. They did not go out for a few days. This
Mm.
happened, and this didn't come in news. I mean, in a very big news channels, it didn't come. They didn't post anything like that, but people who are living there, they said it in the social media posts.
Also, they are like, I feel white people are less tolerant, be it Indians or be it Africans. So I think they are a bit racist. I feel
Yeah,
it's not circle
no,
of
that's
interest.
true.
I don't give up a
Yeah.
controversy. Bangalore, North Indians face a hit of something similar. That's what I heard. I never
Yeah,
encountered it.
well, I have seen it a lot of times. Okay, the in Bangalore, the only problem is with Hindi and Kannada clash.
Yeah.
That happens. Well, and that too, the people who start this clash is auto drivers. I can say that very confidently because I've seen it personally, and I've heard people saying this. Most of the auto drivers, they want their passengers to be talking in Kannada, and if they speak in any other language, I think they can tolerate a little bit Tamil. If I speak in Tamil, they won't say anything. But when somebody speaks in Hindi, They always say, you talk in Kannada, you talk in Kannada, you come to our city, you have to talk in Kannada. So this happens all the times. But they don't know one thing, they are spreading a hate against a particular people who speaks a particular language. And if they all going back, what will happen is the IT industry will go down, and the most of the IT industry, where they will close it down and they'll move to different cities. And if that happens, these auto drivers, the very same auto drivers, they will lose their livelihood. They cannot get customers.
Yeah. Some auto drivers are really rude, not only to North Indians, to general public as well.
Yeah. And do you know about this clash that's been happening in Bangalore for quite some time? The auto drivers versus the Rapido drivers.
Maybe I've heard
Have you
about.
ever used this Rapido? I mean, do you know about this Rapido application where the bike taxi?
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I've never used it. I've used Uber, Ola, but not Rapido.
Okay, that has been happening in Bangalore for quite some time. Not even in Bangalore, in Chennai also this is happening. The auto drivers
Oh.
are doing protests nowadays, and I think the Rapido application is blocked, I guess. I mean, we cannot use it in Chennai, I guess. I'm not sure about that. And whenever a Rapido person comes and drops someone, if the auto driver sees it, they goes and attack them. So this has been
Oh.
happening in Bangalore as well as in Chennai also. They think their livelihood will go off in case if this becomes a big thing. Like if everybody starts using a bike taxi, they cannot
Mm.
get customers, right?
But also it depends on if there is one person, it is more economical for him to use a bike taxi rather than hire an auto. If there are
That's
like
true.
2, 3 people, they can take an auto.
Actually, for customers, it's really easy. Just 30 rupees, 40 rupees. But if you even if you want to go to 1 or 2 kilometers, the auto drivers will charge for 150 rupees or 200 rupees in Bangalore. But if you take the bike taxi, it will hardly take 40 rupees or 50 rupees. That's all. Because I've used bike taxis. But on the other side, I can also say bike taxis are not very safe comparing to auto, because I've seen these drivers. They do road rage. Actually, they ride their bikes in a very scary way. I've experienced that, because they've been riding bikes. They know what they are doing, but we are sitting on behind. We think like, oh my god, this guy is going to crash somewhere. Yeah.
Also, I think so women or ladies, they do not prefer bike taxis that much. I think so.
No. A lot of girls, women are using bike taxis in Bangalore. I don't think they are using in night times, but on day times, you could see a lot of people are using it. It's available in Bangalore. There are some clashes between bike taxi drivers and auto drivers, but still, both of them are existing there.
Bangalore is like an ocean. Whatever you do, it'll just absorb. Everything works in Bangalore.
Yeah, the population has been increasing in the city like never before. And a lot of people are saying that in few years, Bangalore will go run out of water. It's already doesn't have any water.
Mhm.
In few years, it'll be like there is a city in Africa, I guess. Cape Town, yeah, Cape Town. That's a city. Actually, it doesn't have any water, it seems. Bangalore is going to end up in a similar situation. That's what they are saying.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's really difficult to accommodate all the people, because every day it's getting more and more people. Yeah.
Yes. Even throughout Karnataka, you see any city, as a parent, the perspective, even I have that perspective. Your children are going to grow up, learn, and they're going to end up in Bangalore. Even I
Yeah.
have that mentality right now, because that is where all the life is. Smaller cities are for retired people, homemakers who prefer living at home, and people like me who prefer smaller cities compared to larger ones. But
Really?
majority,
Why?
I like more relaxed areas,
Mhm.
and yeah, I don't
Peaceful,
like
less noise.
less noise, and everything is so accessible. I
Mhm.
feel that. Yeah.
That's good. That's actually, at least we'll get a peaceful sleep at night. Because in bigger cities, it's always noisy somewhere, one or the other thing, they will make some noise. Because when I was living in Bangalore, my neighbor, he was some group of guys and girls, they were living together, and they had this loud music all the time. I was
Mm.
living with my family. The next building is this guys, and we had to, the house owner, our house owner had to call the police to stop them. So this happened multiple times, and finally they have vacated. So this in Bangalore, this happens a lot of times. They do
And I'm
house partying.
yes,
Yep.
it is going to get very bad air quality very soon, because when I go out of bank, like maybe 15, 20 minutes, just go during peak hours, obviously, when there's a lot of traffic, you go and come back home and you just wash your face and gargle. You will see like black thing coming out of your mouth. So it shows how pollution is there. I know it's gross to tell that, but I'm just quoting and telling you that this is
Yeah.
fact.
I will also tell you one thing. So when I go out in Bangalore, for example, if I go for walking, sometimes I go in the road. I go for a walk for around 1 hour. So when I come back, if I do like this, I'll get this cream, black color cream like thing. It mixes with my sweat and it's it's like a face wash. Yeah,
Correct.
I get it a lot, and I think it's because mainly of there is a metro construction that's been going on for years. I don't know maybe how many generations they've been constructing metro. It's been going on for years, and because of that, lot of air pollution. The air pollution is totally high in Bangalore right now. It's because of the metro construction, I can say. And obviously, we already know about the water pollution in Bangalore. The lakes
And
are burning down.
yes, they are burning down, and even the metros are they are so huge. Your leg will start aching by the time you search which station what. So I would always prefer an Uber or Ola than a metro.
Yeah, nice, ma'am. It's a quite a discussion. Okay, now I have a question for you. Like, how did you start this conversational YouTube channel? How did you get the idea and you became a star in here?
Oh, don't call me that. Okay.
Yeah.
I used to work for Intalki. It is a spoken English platform. So I
Okay.
joined as a trainer there, and people, learners would join. And if they had their YouTube channel, like how people post English Ari conversations these days. So they posted conversations with me on their channel. So I thought I can do it independently. That way I don't
Okay.
have to give an account to some company. When you're working for somebody, they will ask you, why did you behave this? Why did you tell that learner this? Or you're not
Yeah.
supposed to do this. It's like, I'll have my own channel, I'll do what I want to do, and I'll talk what I want to talk. And I also got learners directly from my YouTube channel. So that's another story. But that was the main purpose. I wanted to be my own boss. I don't want to give my time accountability to anybody. And they'll have a minimum that you have to set these many things, sessions per day. I don't have to do that. I can
Hmm.
run my own channel, my own. And 1 or 2 months you are absent, then the company will ask you why, what. But for
Okay.
YouTube, you just record conversations, schedule them, and go enjoy your like vacation or whatever.
You
So
can
for the
take one
ease,
month break.
yeah.
Okay, now I want to ask you a question. So, okay, I don't know whether you would be comfortable to answer this or not. Still, I'll ask this question. Okay, were you making more money in YouTube or were you making more money when you're working in that company?
No, obviously on YouTube, because
Okay,
you can ask any tutor, they don't get anything much working on platforms like those.
okay. So YouTube really pays well comparing to working on a particular platform and application.
Comparatively, yes, I would say, but I would say YouTube doesn't pay that much, but
Yeah,
comparatively, it's better.
yeah, I know. I'm, I'm also getting that. YouTube is paying good. Actually, it pays a decent amount. Yeah.
As well as our videos are doing well.
Ah, no, ma'am. I'm not getting much views. My videos are
Oh,
going down. Yeah. Okay, that is my next question. The thing is, in a very short amount of time, in a short period of time, you have got 50,000 subscribers very quickly. How is that possible? I think it's just 8 months, I guess, 10 months. How
yes.
did you do that?
I think people have been kind to me.
No, no, no.
I don't
There
know.
must be a strategy. You must have done something. You have to tell me that.
No, honestly, I'm technically zero. So there is nothing like an SEO or I did something, nothing. I
Hmm.
just had conversations, and I feel that people they kind of resonated very well with me. They kind of gelled on a personal level because
Okay.
maybe I was very open about myself, or being a homemaker, or people found it as an inspiration. Even boys, they tell me that I feel that like you're my neighboring sister or whatever. So they kind of resonate, and they form a kind of relationship with me.
The
So
connectivity.
maybe that,
Yeah.
yeah, connectivity, online connectivity, and I think that is it. I do both solo videos and conversational videos. Whatever people like, I try to give them that. I don't know,
Hmm.
honestly, I don't know why.
One
But
thing I can tell you is you have, well, mostly you have uploaded every single day a video,
yes, I
right?
have.
Almost
Yeah.
every day you have uploaded video. And also the other thing is you are talking very lively, like, yeah, like you said, more connective. Uh, if someone sees your video, they feel like connected to you. Oh, I have seen this person somewhere. She's like more related,
Yes.
like a relative, like a
Yes.
sister
Yes.
feeling. Yeah, I
Exactly.
think
Exactly.
It's
Many
natural
people,
in your character, I guess.
when I listen to you, I feel that I know you, or you're
Hmm.
just speaking like me. Many people told me this.
Mm-hmm. And how about editing? Do you edit your videos by yourself, or do you have anyone to edit?
Conversational videos I do by myself,
Hmm.
including editing, thumbnail making, everything. But solo videos, sometimes I give it to my editor. Sometimes.
Okay, that's great.
When
Okay,
there is
now,
to be
yeah.
written or displayed in a form of table or something, because I'm pathetic when it comes to formal editing. So I give it to my editor. Other than that, I do it.
Oh, you have an editor.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's great. Even I'm also thinking of having an editor because editing videos really sucks. It takes huge amount of time. You have to listen to each and everything. If what I do is I mostly edit my videos. I don't want to have any space, long space in the video, like a blank space.
Hmm.
We both have to talk. In case if there is a blank space, I remove that because most of the time people when they hear a blank space,
Hmm.
they don't hear anything. They just go out of the video. We have
Hmm.
to keep them engaging. We have to talk a lot, maybe in some interesting stuff. Content is also important. We have to talk on very interesting stuff like current affairs, something like that. Well, I try to do that, but I'm not able to do that with a lot of people. No, it's very difficult.
But honestly, it is you never can predict. You feel that if I talk this, views are going to be more, but it's not
Yeah.
like that. Sometimes just basic casual conversations, it just picks up. Sometimes you choose a topic, make a lot of things around it, questions around it, and you to have a conversation, and you think in your mind that wow, this is going to rock, but it's
It
nothing.
never works. I know that. I know that. In fact, that is actually true. I mean, whenever we plan something very, oh my God, this video is going to do really well. That video going to really suck. But the video that we never expected, we didn't even given much attention to it. But that video will perform well.
Yes,
I've
yes,
seen that.
yes, yes. Sometimes even I think, should I even be uploading this? There's nothing in this video, but it does equally well.
Right, right, right. Great, ma'am.
So
Maybe.
I
Hmm.
think you have got a lot of compliments for your voice, right? So have you thought of any alternate career? Like I think you can be a good RJ.
RJ means? Oh, you mean the radio? Ah, no, 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 no.
No?
I don't do that. I cannot imagine myself. I mean, it's a very good profession, but I'm not that.
Also, I saw your vlog with that dome-shaped restaurant you and your friend had been to. I'm gravitated towards vlogs more than
Okay, okay.
conversations, so I watched that vlog.